Module 2, Lesson 2, Consent and the Lawful Basis, 4.5 minutes. If you skipped this lesson and went straight to sending campaigns, the worst outcome is a regulator fine. The second worst is a deliverability collapse because your subscribers complain. This lesson is the cheapest insurance policy in the product. 20 minutes of getting it right at import time saves quarters of cleanup later. GDPR Article 6 defines 6 lawful bases for processing personal data. 4 of them apply to marketing email. Consent. The subscriber actively opted in. Double opt-in is the gold standard. Single opt-in with a checked checkbox is acceptable in most jurisdictions. Legitimate interest. You have a clear business relationship with the subscriber, and they would reasonably expect marketing from you. Existing customers, current partners, recent trial users. Contract. You're sending marketing as part of a contract with the subscriber. Rare. Legal obligation. You're required by law to send the message. Almost never applies to marketing. The first two cover 95% of marketing scenarios. Consent is required when you don't have a prior relationship with the subscriber, or when the relationship is too distant to argue legitimate interest. Examples: someone fills out a form on your website asking for a free guide. Consent. Someone scans a QR code at a trade show and signs up. Consent. Someone subscribes to your newsletter from your homepage. Consent. In every case, the subscriber actively expressed a desire to receive your marketing. The action speaks for itself, and your audit trail is the form record plus the double opt-in confirmation if you used one. Picking consent locks you into stricter handling. You must offer unsubscribe in every email. You must honor preferences. The consent log records every change. Legitimate interest applies when the subscriber knows you and there's a clear reason they should expect to hear from you. Examples: an existing customer who bought your product last year. Legitimate interest covers product update emails, renewal reminders, and adjacent marketing. A partner you have a current service agreement with. Legitimate interest covers operational emails and quarterly newsletters. A trial user who tested your product within the last 90 days. Legitimate interest covers nurture emails for that 90-day window. The bar for legitimate interest. Could you articulate in writing why this person reasonably expects to hear from you, and would the average person agree? If no, don't pick this basis. Pick consent. Legitimate interest still requires you to honor unsubscribe and to log every subscriber's exit. The difference is the import side. You don't need a documented opt-in moment. If you imported a batch with the wrong basis, you can fix it. Don't ignore it. Click subscribers. Filter by source. Pick the import batch. The list shows every row from that import. Select all. Click bulk actions. Pick update consent basis. Pick the correct basis. Add a reason in the audit log field. Save. Every affected row gets a new consent event recorded with the change. The original basis is preserved in the history. The new basis takes effect for future sends and for compliance reporting. If you're unsure whether the original basis was wrong, ask your compliance lead. The bulk update flow is reversible. Do this with your compliance lead in the loop the first time. Every consent decision lands in the consent log. Click Settings, click Consent Log. Every row shows the subscriber email, the action, the timestamp, the IP, the source, and the basis. Filter by basis to see exactly who you have under consent versus legitimate interest. This export is what your auditor reads. Get it right at import time, and the auditor reads a clean ledger. Next lesson: the subscribers list and the per subscriber detail page.